Hey guys, it's me Pinky. Since the last two Pioneer videos were kinda successful and the Pioneer got an update and I think it's really awesome, I decided to just share what I'm experiencing myself now. The first thing you see on your screen right now, which looks like a giant robot rebel, is the new Alliance boss. I think it's great. You can attack it 5 times, I guess daily, maybe over the 3 days. You see here, it gives different rewards. Like here, for example, it's 10 tokens for your dragon and dragon XP every stage, and apparently other stages have other rewards, including Web Reforger, which should be rare for everyone right now, which is great. Our S token for free-to-play players, great. Refinement Wrath, good for new players to keep up with the refinement. So I quite like this. It sounds a lot more interesting than clicking once a day onto blitzing. And then we come to the second change, which I think is great because first off, you finally need your alliance supplies again, and if they do this good, you will need a lot of them. And why I'm saying if they do this good, because even though I'm doing a lot of rebel trains, I'm not really a fan of it. If these buildings are good and you need a lot of them, to upgrade the buildings, you will need to kill a lot more rebels inside your alley, which means a lot less people will go to rebel trains, which means we will have a lot less rebel trains. Sadly, they don't have any text now, but we can look into the question mark to find out what they are doing. So the first thing is your leaders and officials can construct them. You need the supplies, like I already showed you. You need empty spaces to place them, so maybe they are kingdom wide, so maybe they are trying to force alliances more to be on the same kingdom again. I also think that's a good thing. You can only construct it on the kingdom your alliance is located on. Good thing. If you're not on the same kingdom, you can't use the features. Well, kind of logic for me. If your alliance moves the kingdom, your alliance buildings will be removed. Maybe you need to place them new again. If you need to construct them new again, I don't like this really much, because then you would need to, if you get invaded, need to be very careful if you leave your kingdom or not. And I think leaving your kingdom is already a big decision, and this would make it even worse to leave your kingdom. But anyways, then we have the Alliance Resource Warehouse, which will basically function as an alliance bank. You can transport resources to it and request resources from it. Your officials will approve the requests. You have to do that manually. Then you will have a tax most likely like a normal sending, maybe even more. Who knows? We will see. The tax maybe relies on the level of your warehouse. Who knows? There's market level, but that could also be like anything. Yeah, sending out has no tax. Okay. So that could be better than like your own bank, where you pay the tax sending to your own bank and then pay the tax again, sending it back from your bank to whoever needs it. Your warehouse cannot be plundered, so they are safe. Good thing. Yeah, and then if your alliance warehouse gets removed from the map, the resources stay within. Which sounds kind of cool, because you can put all your resources you have inside, let it disappear from the map, change the kingdom with your alliance, and then place it again. So moving kingdoms with your ally will not set you back that far. Then we have the alliance protection. Very great thing. I'm invading a lot, but I see the invading as a big problem for the game. So I think this is a very cool thing. If an alliance member has no truce activated, or the truce expires within 12 hours, Alliance Protection will grant them a 12-hour truce. I guess you have to click that. Maybe it goes automatically. So basically your 24-hour bubble will go, if it's automatic, your 24-hour bubble will go to 1.5 days. And yeah, it only works on the same kingdom again. Okay, so the Alliance War Camp, if you have the Honor token, you will have the troop custody, and if you assign one of your troops as troop custody, then other players in your alliance can use it to lead rallies against war camps, dragon lairs, brave companion camps, and alliance bosses. So basically, if you have one very strong player in your alliance, you can just give it away, and then people can just use it all day with reinforcement dragon and maybe having no losses. Feels very, very great. Yeah, then it's like a normal rally. You can pre-set troops and whatever. You can take back your army at any time. Point 4. Yeah, you can still use the troops that you make to custody, and while you use them, they will be unavailable for the custody, and when you stop using them, they will be again usable for everyone. Oh, and you can set a death limit, then the custody status will end, and rewards will go to the owner, which, well, sounds good and fair. You give away your army and your stats, and for that you get, for example, a lot of dragon camps. It will be interesting if you need the endurance for the dragon camps, for example. Overall, looks really nice, because hopefully we will need to kill more rebels in Alliance, so less rebel trains. Then you can choose your players better, which means invading will be even harder. Not a bad thing. And well, more to do. It's always good. I hope you enjoyed this first sneak peek. Have fun. Bye bye, guys.